Dude, I would honestly, my very first job was at McDonald's. Yes, I was a stereotypical Mickey D fresh fry. I honestly would rather work there. If I had the same amount of pay I've got at ExxonMobil, same, maybe even a few less hours I do right now, I would rather work at McDonald's than at ExxonMobil. Well, if I had the same crew I did back then, because we're all joking, laughing, have a good time, we're flipping our burgers, doing our shit, it was no big thing. We wore our gloves because, well, I don't want nobody not wearing gloves when they're serving my food, so we wore gloves. We followed all the safety shit, but they just weren't fucking sticklers about it. If you got cut, you went to the first aid box, put an ointment, put a Band-Aid on, go put your ass back to fucking work.
Yeah, I would have like I said, I would have rather worked at this lube shop because, first off, it's easy work. All you do is oil changes. Not that fucking hard. And I loved my boss because he was cool. He took a shine to me, and he was a pretty cool guy.
It wasn't that bad. I've met him a couple times.
But then, the old owners sold the company to these new arrogant asshole owners.
Douchebags.
Yes. They tried to get rid of my old manager in the sneakiest fucking way you could do. They transferred him to another fast oil shop they had and sold the store. So that
what
was
a douche!
That was their way of getting rid of him.
It's and then smart, sneaky ass little fucking snake in the grass way.
And then they got rid of me, saying, "Oh, you're not doing your job fast enough." Even though I got my job done, I got my part of the job done within 3 minutes.
But you took too long because a guy couldn't get to it because you were taking 3 whole fucking minutes to do.
Oh, you know what? You know why it took me so fucking long to get done? Because I had to get out of the pit all the way up to the computer where our new manager was trying to figure out this newfangled shit called a computer. So I had to help him get all the things done, all the maintenance procedures that the customer wanted done into the computer, so he gets paid we get paid the right amount of money for what we did. So I had to go up, help him figure out the fucking computer. Then I had to go back down, finish the oil change, and get it all done. That's why it took 15 to 20 minutes to get shit done, because I had to help the fucking manager who doesn't know a thing or two about a fucking computer.
Somebody who's supposed to run even a small little business as that, doesn't know how to work a standard fucking computer.
Even though it was 2006 at the time. He had plenty of time to know how to fucking work a computer.
Since 1980s.
I have taught him how to use that computer 20 times, and he still needed help. And I'm the one who gets fired for
his
going too slow.
For his incompetence.
What the fuck?
Doesn't make sense.
That's the only problem I had with that store. Now I wish that place would burn to the ground. And it's still... I just came back from Nashville, and it's still here.
It's still there and still running, too.
Pisses me off, but... Yeah, that was probably one of my favorite jobs, but... I also liked, Eagle Skate Park, even though...
I thought you wanted to bitch about them during this segment.
No.
Why are you talking good?
You'll hear.
Okay.
I'm gonna edit that shit out.
Anyway. No, you keep it on.
Anyway,
we gotta edit what we were just talking about right now off.
Anyway, I liked Eagle Skate Park, but we didn't really do shit there. I mean...
Stories you've told me you didn't do jack fucking shit.
We weren't good employees at that place. We were supposed to stay up at the chairs and watch over the park, but instead we would go over to the picnic table where in the front of the store.
Okay.
In front of the park.
Whatever.
And we just sit and chat with the rest of the employees there instead of looking at the park.
Being safety.
Yeah, think safety. And some days, some of the employees would smoke cigarettes within the park while they're on the clock.
Okay.
Which isn't allowed because we're so close to a school. So we weren't even supposed to smoke because
if you're not on school property, you can't smoke.
100 feet.
Bullshit.
From the school. It was an elementary school.
Oh,
100 feet from the elementary school. And they would smoke their cigarettes while watching the kids, while watching the skaters. So we weren't really good employees. We didn't do our job right. And some days, the boss of the park, which is called the lead skate, well, they were called lead skate attendants, one day told me, go home and go grab your TV and we'll play some PlayStation out here. So, under orders of the boss, I would go home, I would grab my TV, and we were playing PlayStation all night. Every once in a while,
I got one. I got a better
watch
story than that.
the skaters.
I got a better story than that. ExxonMobil store, back when we were in high school, is right down the road from the school. The ExxonMobil was closed down for restoration when Exxon bought Mobil, changed it to on the runs, took out the fountain machines, and changed all around the insides and outsides, and they even redid the tanks and the islands.
Yeah.
Well, the employees at that store were told, you have to come in for regular shift, 2 to 10, 6 to 2, 10 to 6, whatever. But you could do whatever the fuck you wanted, as long as you just watch the store, because there's no power. Well, there wasn't for like 2 weeks. There's absolutely no power. Then they got power, and they were able to close and lock the doors. Let's see, one employee who hasn't worked there in a long time, Chris, he running this huge ass fucking flat screen. Another guy that worked at the time, can't remember his name, he brought in his PS2. Chris also brought in his Xbox. They played that from 10 to 6. They played that from 2 to 10. They played it all night. They would go up there on their days off just to play and hang out with them. One night, they even brought their paintball gun. And they were picking off signs across the street from the store, from the top of the store. I was so envious when they told me about that. I so wish I could have done that. I'm like, dude, if I was there, could take and see all the kids walking to school, just pa-pa, pa-pa, pa-pa. That would have been funny as shit. Oh, the guy whose name I can't remember, he had bear slippers on, like pajama slippers kind of things. It was like this, looked like a bear slipper, like it looks like a bear. Well, one night we were all outside running around on huge ass fucking gravel mountains. He gets to the top, he's running across, he starts to slide down. As he slides down, the motherfucker gets his right foot trapped in the rock. So he starts doing a fucking barrel roll down the rest of the fucking mountain. Me and Chris are laughing our asses off. He gets back up, he's only got the left bear slipper. The right one got lodged somewhere in the fucking gravel. So he's like hobbling over, trying to not cut himself on the rocks, and he's digging through. Couldn't find his fucking bear slipper.
Nice.
So then, the next couple of days, that's when they reburied the tanks, put all the gravel back in. Nobody said anything about seeing a bear slipper. Still has yet to be found.
Wow.
And ever since then, they have no need to redo the tanks or none of that stuff. So somewhere, his bear slipper's still in there. And what would be great is like, fucking like 20, 30 years from now, a huge nuclear war breaks out or whatever, and just people are sifting through the records here in little Podone, Cape Coral, Norfolk Myers. I can just see it now. They're digging through. They find the tanks. They dig next to the tanks. There's a bear slipper. What was a bear doing next to these gas tanks?
Wow.
What the fuck happened? What happened in this fucking nuclear war? It's like, yeah, I know, right? It's like they couldn't figure out. Oh, you could put your foot in it. It was hollowed out, man. Dude.
Small bear.
Very small bear. Actually, no. This kid was a fucking
Small
freak.
bear or a big person?
Guy was fucking 6'8", had a 14 double E size shoe.
Holy shit.
Motherfucker was big as fuck and scrawny as shit. Of course. In high school, he was the basketball player, but
Well,
whatever about that.
that's like Anthony. You remember Anthony, right?
I remember Anthony.
He had a fucking huge ass foot. And he couldn't even go to like a regular shoe store to get shoes. He had to go online and get shoes. He's wanted Vans since I can remember him. Like 4 years of high school, he's always wanted Vans, but he's like, I can't ever get Vans because they're never my size. I'm like, that sucks, man.
Yeah, so like you could probably like talk to Vans.com or some shit, like
Something.
order them for like fucking $200 or a piece or some shit. You have this special custom make them so big. You know, he's probably gonna kill you when he sees this video, or if he even sees this video.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll
I'll be
see.
all the way in Nashville, so it won't matter.
That's true. I'll still be down here in Cape Coral. You don't know where the fuck I am.
It wouldn't matter anyway.
Exactly. You're the one cutting me down, not me.